Good afternoon, welcome back. For those of you that were here earlier, and for those of you who just joined, welcome. We are started again. City bus manager. We're in London, gone to central London this time. And yeah, we're kind of not doing very well, losing money. Lots of money. And we may owe 150,000. So yeah, hoping to turn it around, obviously. But we'll see. Yeah, I can't get double deckers because I can't research them kamikaze. Double deckers are in the game. We had one in Chelmsford, and I'd love to get them, but I need to research them, and I can't afford to research the stuff yet. But we'll get there, maybe. Either that or we end up broke. Not sure. Caspercorn, thank you for 4 years. Happy anniversary. Thank you for all that support. Jimerick, thank you for 63 months. And Ruttiger, thank you for 11. It's fine, Dead Mouse. It's fine. It's only going to go one of two ways, this. We're either going to come out of it or we're going to end up completely broke. Also, I moved these bus things down here. So I extended that road, moved that over here. Put the fuel station, the car wash in the corner, and built the road. So I've got all the buses lined up there. I thought it looked a bit tidier. So I just did that while the credits were rolling. Ghostly Trucks, thank you for subbing with Prime. Welcome. It's an outrage that the bin juice buses can't get it together, that the King K1 buses are overcrowded for once, but who could expect that more buses are needed during the evening rush hour? Tell you what, Lucine, why don't you come and run the bus company? Let's see how you get on. Scumbag. The employee was very nice and friendly. And my lunch was very nice and very tasty. Morton, I'm relatively satisfied. Relatively satisfied. The only thing is, the bus drivers often seem stressed and irritable. My drivers are fine. You stick it out. I think so, Bucky. Yeah, like this barrier always seems to start here, and this office always goes there, I think. I mean, you could move this, but you can't move the entrance, I don't think. I guess they'll release that later, have different configurations. Who knows?
Right, I'm back from playing City Bus Sim. Would have carried on, but I couldn't miss you going bankrupt, SquirrelPlus.
Don't blame you, Armin. Okay, the buses are mostly ready for tomorrow. I really wish they'd park in order. Honestly, it does my head in. Can they not just come in and park in the nearest bay? That would be great. Oh, I just moved some stuff around. Nothing major. I just put all the bays down one side. Research. What have we got? Reduce repair times. Let's take that. Good evening. I am really satisfied with the work, says Bjorn. Okay. Gotta love it. Right, it's time jump. Okay, up to 62 people. Where's my... Because the other thing is, if I could put things in a certain place, I'd color code the floors, and then I'd have things in certain... I'd say, right, I want Ramsey's Park in here. And it would make this bit a lot easier. 52, what else is the big one? Oh my god, look at the K1. Up to 122. Like, what? I should have put that on the big one, shouldn't I? You can't unassign and change the assignment. That's annoying. I need to put another bus on the King K1, and it needs to be that one. That's a shame. If we go to King K1 and say, insert additional bus, and put the lion in there. Let's see if that helps. Kamikaze, thank you for 3 years. Happy anniversary. Going to take a bus to do some shopping later. Oh, yeah. Chaos Coda, thank you for 68. Let's just hope I've got enough buses for the rest of it. King K1. Additional bus. There's the additional bus. These things need to separate out a little bit. You see, they're competing with each other. Why doesn't the game just space them out? Like, this one's empty and this one's full. Right, up to 25. We can put that on the... Wait, I thought we had a sprinter left. Benjamin C. Leonard. There's the Lion City just came back. So he's not assigned to the schedule. He just kind of jumped in temporarily by the look of it. I should have chose that bus in the first place. My bad. Dear Sir and Madam, we'd like to thank you for taking over Water Medics W1. We're currently completely happy. Yours sincerely, Ackerman Healthcare. Right, so that's the commissioned bus route thing. Oh, wow. We actually made a profit yesterday of £300. Woohoo! I mean, that's not even enough to pay for the... Like, if we have to buy repairs, like tyres and stuff, we'll instantly lose money. That's bonkers. Commission 756. No commission today. Is that paid at the end of the day? I mean, I think that's the first profit since we started. Unbelievable. We ain't got the additional bus anymore. I reckon 2 line city buses on the K1 line, and that'll be sorted. Oh no, you see, look, he wants another. But now we can assign the Lion. Wow, look at the stress levels. Oh, your current office is 63, required office 64. Wait a minute. There you go. So now we can hire a bus driver. Although I'm not hiring them. They are nowhere near friendly enough for this super friendly place that we are in. I usually like that because it looks cool. Right, up to 32, we can put... Wait, what's this? What was that about? Build an office? Oh dear. That's brilliant. $37. I need a Ceto back, really. No, Armin, I am not going to go bankrupt. We are going to make this work, you see. I'm going to hold out and see if I can get this assigned to a Ceto instead. Moto Junkie, thank you for 2 years. Happy anniversary. Uh-oh. You got 2 of them. Reduce prices for replacement parts by 10%. Oh, yeah. And just this one. If we can get a... oh, no. If we can get a 30 packs back. So Ramses, it's a Ceto. Perfect. The sprinters come back. Right, you can go there. Oh, then a 15 appears. Nice. That money has actually... that money's actually gone up. Amazingly. I don't know how. It's probably because we're carrying more people. And we should get some more... Oh, I need to get to 3.9, look. Need to get that rating up. That's a 38. And Mr. Oblivious, thank you very much for your raid. Welcome, guys. I hope you had a good stream, sir. How to turn the brightness up on your desktop? You'll need a better monitor, probably. Unless you've got it turned down on the monitor. Let's go easy on the emotes, guys. Thank you for raiding. Too many emotes and the bot thinks you're spamming. What did you stream, Mr. Oblivious? Is that what it is, Armin? I seem to remember your opening salvo was, would have carried on playing, but I couldn't miss you going bankrupt. Was the opening salvo from Armin. Train Sim 2022. Get these polished up while we've got a bit of time going on here. Oh, flat tire. There goes the profits. You're struggling to make money in this game. You and me both, bro. Look, this is the first day when I've actually made a profit. You know how it happens? As soon as you get to 50 points, you go into your routes. You click on new route and you basically take one that pays about 15 grand a week, which should have appeared when you've only got 50 points. That's literally how you make money in this game. Because until you get that, it's very hard to even break even. That's my opinion anyway. Lol J10. 16% willingness of the population to use public transport. When I was over in Chelmsford last week on this game, that was well over 70%. That's how bad that is. Oh, you see, we still need drivers. I need to hire friendly drivers so we can take the load off our staff here. It seemed to have worked, GD Games. Refresh your page. You've definitely got the sub badge. Evan Curry, thank you for 16 months. Good afternoon. How are we doing? I'm fine. You're in a new Fiat 500. Very good. Dogs are fine. Right. Let's try and get this right this time. Up to 122. Right, K1 goes on the big one. Just quickly see if I can get another lion second hand. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad. I can't afford it, but it's not bad. Look at this. If we make this offer, it will leave us with 30 quid in the bank. Come on. No, he rejected it. What a scum. I literally couldn't afford any more. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Right, where's the next big one? 75. You can go on the 5th Ramses. $45. You go to Ramses as well. To 42. Up to 40. There we go. Right, let's see if we can make another profit. I don't like riding the bin juice buses, limited buses. I should have taken the word limited out. I don't like riding the bin juice buses. That would have been better. Driving intervals. I'm not really sure what that means. Does that mean they want a more frequent service? Lindsay Curtis, I'm a valuable, irreplaceable part of the company and I instantly demand to be paid appropriately. How about that? I mean, you don't go into your boss with an opening salvo like that. There you have a 10% pay rise. I swear this hasn't refreshed. I'm not hiring any of them. They're rubbish. Kian on customer service. Right, who wants to be on customer services? Somebody with pink hair. Did I call him service? Oh, they're not very happy about the bus drivers. Eight brake pads, 6 tyres, 4 canisters, 7 V-belts, air conditioner, wiper. Okay, we're good for parts. Oh, for this wage, I'm sure I won't be here much longer. That's your choice, Lindsay Curtis. Or should we say, crybaby? Let's see how long it takes it to leave. Marketplace. I think this refreshes in AM and PM, I think. Oh my god, 99. Best I can do is a Ramses 55. How long before you get on Rocket Company? About 4 weeks, actually. That's when I'm playing KSP 2. And then I'll have my own rocket company. And I'll call it SquirrelX. What do you mean to play? Of course I play KSP. Dude. I used to make videos on YouTube on the KSP one back in the day. I really hope KSP 2 has mod support out the box when it comes out. And then the mods can add loads of like different rocket types and, you know what I mean? Because that was the best thing about KSP 1. Was people just made some wicked mods. 44. Underfunded buses are working absolutely fine over in Chelmsford, but we thought we'd try London. The Victivauxhall S1 is not recommended. Here I always have to stand close together. Can't you use more buses? I mean, you can't complain to a bus company about having to stand close together to other people who want to use the bus. It's just bizarre. You ever rescued a stranded KSP Astra from space? I'm not sure we did, Dave, if I'm honest. It's a wait for another bus to come back. Yeah, I'm not sure, Dave. I can't remember the last time we played. I don't know if somebody was stranded or what. I really can't remember. Remember you find Jebba on the moon with a jetpack. I can't remember doing that. Was that in a video or was that on a stream? It was a stream. When was the last time I fired up Kerbal? Hang on a sec. Kerbal Spray update queued. Blimey. Last played 15th of May last year. It's been a while. And since I played, there's been... Wait a minute. If I last played it in May, there was a patch... March, so I had that. There was a patch... Since I played it in May, the next patch was out in November. Small patch. Then January 11th. And then January the 25th. Launcher updates. Mostly. They only sound like small patches, though. What adding a launcher that also launched KSP2 and the last one, a KSP2 Easter egg to the moon? A launcher that launches KSP2? How does that work? I put Gem on Minmus as punishment. Did I do that? I honestly, legal, I'm surprised as well, but it just depends whether they could make a deal, you know. He does do that, Joseph. When you've heard, they plan to make a separate launcher from Steam, which can launch both KSP 1 and 2. Oh, no. They're going down their own launcher route. Everybody does this. Give that a clean. When KSP2 comes out, is it going to be on Steam as well as Epic, or just on Steam? Like, are they restricting it to any particular platforms or launchers? Makes you wonder what the launcher is for, though. There must be a purpose behind it.
My name is Jeff.
Can't remember if you have, but have you got a driver named Jeff and made him head of the driving division?
No. What about KSP2 Club Villain? Well, that's the third day of actually turning a profit. Not a great deal of profit, I will add, but it's profit. Right, 75. What day is it? Friday. Put you in the big bus. Wow, as if the bus driver... These bus driver applications have not refreshed at all. 48 grand? Kidding me. If you get that for 22 with a V-belt, that's not a bad deal. Okay. Albeck, I genuinely agree with you. I think the reason to have the launcher is because they can get more information about the player. Because it's like what Rockstar did. They created their own launcher, and then you have to create like an online account or whatever. Then you have to sign in with that. And that way they can get all the data they want, as opposed to being filtered out by Steam. I'm not taking out another loan key in. That's insane. You get crippled by interest payments? I don't know if we've got enough spaces on the ground for all the buses. Yeah, KSP1 doesn't need a launcher, but like I say, if they want to... the goal is probably to get more information about their player base. So they'll want to know, have you got KSP1? That would have been ideal for a sprinter. Yeah, if we can get the rating up to 3.9, we'll get 5 grand. The trouble is, getting the rating up to 3.9 requires... That's the easy one, but I can't, for the life of me, hire anybody. Like, I would just want to swap out some drivers. See, he's quite friendly. He's really unfriendly. Train. What happens if there's currently no possible use an Ori assign shift? Okay. Like, can you retrain their friendliness? There's Crybaby. Stress affects friendliness. Well, this one's maxed out stress bar, but has managed to maintain friendliness. So, same with these two, you know. You can send them on a holiday to reset their stress and friendliness levels. When you say reset, does that mean reset them? Okay, let's phrase this a different way. If I was to hire, say, this bus driver here, and then immediately send them on holiday, would their friendliness bar go up, or does it just reset it back to this level here? To the values they've been when you hired them. Right, so that sucks. So how do you get their friendliness to be higher then? Like, what can you do to make them friendly? Sharktooth, thank you for 43 months. Yeah, but Bass pay more money doesn't really do very much. Like, if you go this guy here, you see what I mean? If you literally increase their salary by 40% roughly, their friendliness bar doesn't really go up a lot. The satisfaction does. Maybe the satisfaction then leads to a better friendliness level. I don't know. It doesn't really explain the mechanic, does it? Well, if you train them, I think it just affects their skill level. Like they'll go from novice to advanced or whatever. And £2,000 is a lot of money for somebody you're paying £18 an hour. Network, thank you, 54 months. So I just don't know. If I knew how it worked, it would help. Like, we've got some stressed drivers here, very stressed. And we need to hire more people so that they can take a break. But the problem is, the only people we can hire are deeply unfriendly. So if we hire these people here and send the others on holiday, these lot will crash our bus driver friendliness rating, which will go the opposite to what we're trying to achieve here. So how the heck do you fix this? Is ultra-wide better than dual monitors? You would never use dual monitors to replace ultra-wide. Because you would end up with a seam down the middle here. You'd have two monitors like that and a big seam down the middle. Why would you want that? You can go triple. Depends what you're doing. Yeah, for lower ticket prices, I suppose I'll lose money. Bus stop quality. I can actually upgrade some bus stops now. Maybe that's the way. 400. Maybe we just upgrade some of these. Let's see if that helps. Better food for employees. Bus driver, I'm really not going to go along with this much longer. It can't be that I'm working all the time, so if you hire more staff. I would love to hire more staff. They are all complaining about overwork. We've noticed that Waterloo Medics W1 is hardly used. Could you do us a favour and optimise the land route? Yours sincerely. Waterloo Medics W1. Wait a minute. Could you optimise the line route? What do you mean it's hardly used? We've been getting crazy amount of passengers on it. It was actually crazy numbers of packs a minute ago. Like what? How can you? How does the game expect you to optimize the line route exactly without giving us any information or any target? Optimize based on what? I mean, why is he getting no people? I don't know. There's one person on the bus. What's going on? It was working so well that we couldn't even put buses on it big enough. And now suddenly there's no packs. What on earth? Is there enough people using it, so add more stops or change the routes? It says optimize it. We've noticed that the whole line is now hardly used, apparently. The thing is, they're going to pay us anyway, aren't they? Like, because we don't care about PAX numbers. But they may cancel the contract unless we optimize it. I don't know, Anamichi, like... The whole route needed to go from the medical centre to at least a one train station and like 1,500 buildings or something. 1,500 offices. Beyond that, there were no other metrics. I mean, we could, instead of send it that way, I could send it another way. Ponta Boy. What did the custodian say when he... Oh, he's going to read it. Gavin K, thank you for 87 months. Network, thank you for 54.
What did the custodian say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies. Hi guys, I hope you all have missed me Sklovskleros.
Look at the charts. You might need fewer buses on the route now. Okay. Which charts are we looking at? Oh, I hate these increase your bus network. The amount of money they give you as reward is just pathetic, because to get that from 24 to 34%, we're going to have to create a brand new route and put loads of buses on it. We can't afford it. So that is now locking us out of other benefits. Right, so you mean edit the timetables, what you mean? You mean this? Now, the problem with this is because it's a contract, you can't actually play with any of these intervals. But that's Saturday, so the numbers are down. I think that's what the problem is. The game thinks there's something wrong with the route because the numbers have dropped, even though that's what always happens on a weekend anyway. The numbers always drop on a weekend, and it's looking at the forecast for tomorrow and saying, oh, you need to optimize the route. So what on earth can I possibly optimize? I think it's a, in quotes, bug. I still find the prices charged by Binges too high. K1, 99 buses. 99 packs, sorry. Biggest bus we have, apart from the Lion. I don't think travel times between stops is going to bring more packs, though, is it? Problem is, next 2 days, we're going to take a massive hit on our profit. Because it's the weekend and it sucks. Oh, wow, I think Mrs. Squirrel is actually back home. The problem with taking another contract is, well, I don't even think we can, because we'd need, well, we can do that one. £94,000 a week. That's a lot of money. Connected to City of Westminster, 2,500 buildings, 641 points of interest, at least 9 bus stops, must run every 30 minutes, at least 250. Jeez, that is a list. So the last one was 1,500 buildings, that's 2,500. 641 points of interest. Like, you what? Maybe we'll just cancel the other contract and take that one. How do you actually cancel a contract? Do you just delete it? Now that would delete the route though, wouldn't it? How do you get rid of the commitment? Public service line? I don't know. I mean, to me, it seems like the density of people in London should be a lot easier. I want to know how we cancel our current contract. I actually don't know how to do it. Is it this one? That is not paying very much, is it? I mean, let's face it, we could cancel that, and all the buses that are assigned to that could then go to this new contract. Because that is a lot of money. 94 grand a week. That's bonkers, that is. Expect a significant drop in rating. What, by cancelling stuff? Worth it though, isn't it? Totally worth it. For 90 odd grand a week, that would get us out of trouble. That would get us out of financial trouble, that would. Let's wait till the end of the day when all the buses are back. So the K1 is still heavily utilised again. I don't know if you delete that, does it delete the contract? I genuinely don't know. Is it still profitable? Yes, because it makes 10.5. So to my mind, we sack off all of these and go and get that other contract for 90 grand. And as long as we can deliver, which I think we can, with all the buses that are on these three, but the question mark remains around what happens if you cancel this. I think we save it and see what happens. Question is how? Yeah, your coverage would tank. But does that matter? I don't know. You keep the medic line. I thought that said violent, Alex. Do you know any Alexes you should stay away from? I think we all do. The service employee says there's so much to do. I need support from another. You've got another. Stop complaining. Right, we'll get these back and then we'll try it. I have got a loan, 150 grand loan, which is why I'm keen to take that contract, because we're not earning enough money. Look. It's about to go to the weekend when we'll really earn very little money. There we go. I think they're all back now. Okay, they're all back, so we'll save it. And then we'll see what happens with this. So we'll go to bus routes and we'll see what happens if we somehow kill this one off. Delete. S1. Delete. Okay. It's not said anything. That one is there. That one's there. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Okay, connect 2,500 buildings, 641 points of interest, 9 stops at least 250 meters in distance. Is there any restriction on where we go? Yeah, I don't mind Onamichi. Really don't. Oh, you scumbag game. St. James's Park. That puts in 266 right there. Must be at least 250 meters apart. Hard to measure. But that one is 250 meters away. Okay. Well, we'll just cancel 2 routes, Armin, to make sure we have enough, but we'll see. Let's come down to Millbank. I knew it would do that. I literally wanted it to go that way. That's nowhere near enough buildings. So these are buildings here, aren't they? The grey things. So we need to try and hit. If we can keep it away from the river, because that, if you put a bus stop here, you waste all of that on building. We need to sit in the middle of the buildings. So we kind of need to come in like that. And just go along the really dense buildings. 641 points of interest. Dear me. It's actually quite hard. It would also be better if you could just drag waypoints. Like if you put a bus stop down here, you just pick it up and drag it somewhere else. That's 1,900 out of 2,500. This is the big one. So points of interest. Which is the icon for a point of interest? Is it the smiley one? Or is it like this? I don't know. If we go there, that shoots up. There's a lot of density of stuff here. Surely if we drop off like that. Oh my god, that's still 498 out of 641. That's still not enough. Which means we're going to have to do more shenanigans before we go back. Yeah, Buckingham Palace is over there, though. No, I've lost it. There's Buckingham Palace. The trouble with Buckingham Palace is there's nothing else around it. So if you're trying to put a stop down and pick a lot of things up, that's not really the place to go. I think we come back down here. That didn't do very well. That picked up hardly any points of interest. There's not a lot north of Parliament. We've already been north. That's 12 stops. Thing is, you put a bus stop down, and what you don't see is the zone of influence around it, so you don't know if there's any overlap. Right, so given that setup, are we able to move things? What if we take... You didn't just put that there again, you did. So if we take Horse Guards Avenue, before that is Parliament Westminster. If we go up here, does that insert it there? There you go. And then the Horse Guards Avenue we can delete and instead put it like here. I don't like this one. Rochester. If we delete that, we're still green, so we can get rid of that stop. Yeah, I know I had it. I'm fine-tuning it now. So we've just got rid of a stop and it's not made any difference. So what about this one? Buckingham Palace. Is that in a good location, or can we bring it in a bit? It's that stop there after Victoria Station. If we delete that, we're still green. So that is a tighter route. That's only 12 stops now. And that still completes everything. This is a little bit inefficient, but that was quite a high density thing, wasn't it? It is possible you can get rid of this one. Is it that one? There you go. So we're down to 11 stops. Maybe we just go with that. Oh, no, we're down. We're 21 off. Wow, you scumbag. Can we move a stop to a slightly... It's frustrating because if I want to say pick up this stop here, it should show me the stats. It'll say that captures this many buildings, this many points of interest. And if I kind of drag it around, it should show me in real time what I'm going to get. So I can say, okay, well, if I move that 50 meters to the left, I'll hit that metric. But as it stands at the moment, it's complete guesswork. Take Britain. It's possible. Pimlico. I don't think this is hitting up. It's hitting buildings, but not points of interest. I kind of worry that this bit here is a bit inefficient. Let's get rid of Alderney and the Cambridge one after it. Let's get rid of those two. See, we didn't lose a lot. And then Pimlico Station, we shall delete that and re-add it. Maybe like here. Oh, that's just... Are you serious, game? Where does it want it? Let's try that. Should have left it how it was. Not really. So this one here is 400 buildings short. Take Britain. That one. Oh, that's close. Oh yeah, London's one-way streets, which it doesn't really show either. Also, I don't like the way that literally U-turns. Man, the way it does that. Like 200 buildings off now. St. Martin's Place. I know I shouldn't be bothered about it just U-turning, but it does actually bother me. From a gaming perspective, it doesn't make any difference, but it's just... Ah. Oh, as if. Right, Horse Guard Parade. Up to there. Up to St. Martin's Place. Do a bonkers U-turn. What are we on? 10 stops. Right. We just need one more stop that finishes this off. And that's not it. This is tedious. It's harder than it should be, but I'm determined to not have an inefficient bus route. Parliament Square. Right, Parliament Square comes down this way. And after that, it goes to Tate Britain. Let's duck in. Oh, you're kidding me. You want your bus route to be consistent. I want it to be as fewer stops as possible and still hit all the metrics. Yeah, I could easily do this by just adding another stop somewhere, you know? But I like the idea of it being efficient. With this, we're just ducking up into top end of London. Like after Trafalgar, we could come round there, back across here, and then nip up here, but then it just instantly U-turns. So you could go, right, come out of Trafalgar, then come up to... I don't know, you could go here, and then it just insta U-turns. And there's nowhere nice to do a U-turn. You could force it that way. But then look, it goes whoosh. At the train station. There's not, if you look at the train station at Charing Cross, there's not really anywhere to get around. It's all dead-end roads. Whereas at least with this, you've got this loop. I mean, we could kind of say, well, after Parliament, you come up this way. And then maybe you go a bit further out. So you come out like that. And then come back to St. James. But then it doesn't quite hit the metric. Like, I'd be happy with that if that hit the metric. Oh, I did try sending it through St. Martin's. I kind of did that, didn't I? If it goes that way, can it go up here? Even that doesn't hit the metric. Ay, ay, ay.